Hi, welcome to businessbackhand.com. I'm Jamie.
And I'm Julie, and today we are on item number 14.
We're almost done.
We're almost done of our 15-part series, Mistakes That Rookies and Jamie Cox Make.
Another mistake that I made. Mastering the listing presentation.
Or just a listing presentation.
A listing presentation. And it doesn't have to be a specific one, I guess.
No.
It could be anyone, as long as it works.
No, it's having one. I think that's what's most important. You don't want to go into a listing presentation and not have anything to really speak of, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I think as the market transitions, a lot of people are going to fail at this. Because I'm guilty of it. I'm working on building this myself. But it got so easy to sit down in front of people, talk to them about doing a short sale, and just explain to them how you could solve their problem, and they were ready to go.
You know, it's funny that you say it's not different. It's exactly the same.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Their problem isn't that it's a short sale now. It's the exact same thing. It's sitting down with people, having a conversation, and helping them solve their problem, which is they want to sell their home. Mm-hmm. And you know how to do that. That's a listing presentation. I would say don't get caught up in the fluff of, well, I've done this, and I've done that, and I can do this, and I do that, blah, blah. Everybody does that. Everybody has the internet. You know, I mean, unless you're like running billboards, which is kind of cool, you can showcase that sort of stuff. I would say the most important thing you can do in a listing presentation is know your market. And know it better than anybody else, and be able to speak to it in a way that helps these people see how their home fits into the market and what they must do to be competitive in the market. Mm-hmm. That's helping somebody get their house sold. So that's understanding a listing presentation and having a flow. It's different for a FSBO, it's different for an expired, it's different for a withdrawn, it's different for a short sale, right? Mm-hmm. It's different for an equity. So understanding that you have a presentation and it morphs a little bit depending on, their personality types on top of it. So it's a lot of work, and it's something that you can absolutely accomplish within the first 12 months.
So you have a different listing presentation. I'm learning here if you haven't noticed.
Okay.
You have a different listing presentation for the different types of listings that you're going on. It's not a standard presentation.
I totally did, because a FSBO's needs are different than an expired's needs are different
Sure.
than, there was a standard sort of, this presentation explains me and what I do, my marketing plan, and so on and so forth, and I could touch on that. However, the ones that got the FSBOs to list was the FSBO presentation, talking about how, exposure, and talking about pricing, and talking about how when you are a FSBO and you list with a realtor, you do get more money, and how third-party negotiations do benefit FSBOs. And then with expireds and withdrawns, it was talking about, what their agent may have missed, and looking at their old MLS printout and comparing it to one of my MLS printouts, and talking about how a lockbox is important and that marketing matters, and what one little phrase in the MLS can, a wrong bedroom somewhere can really end up hurting you, and it's how attention to detail is what gets homes sold, and negotiations, and my connections, and I connect with realtors who have the buyers. That's a different presentation.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense to me.
It doesn't have to be big or drastic. A few 4 or 5 slides or pages, however you do your presentation per different scenario.
Well, you still have your value proposition as a whole, and you just choose to focus on the key values that are going to benefit them.
And I always have a market section, and it is always where I go first, because people want to understand the market.
Or they think they already understand the market.
Or they think they already understand it, and this is an opportunity to educate them. So,
good. Well, that works for me.
I'd hate to see you do the work and get great at getting appointments with FSBOs and expireds and withdrawns, and then show up with nothing to offer. You don't want to lose a great client because you just weren't prepared.
Good.
Right?
And we recorded a video before on the CAPE method. I think that's a good place to start. Maybe we could refer back or put a link below to the video we did on the CAPE method, just as a way to start building a foundation for a listing presentation.
Yeah, that's a great way to go. I love that one. So hopefully this has helped and not scared the crap out of you. We certainly don't want you spinning your wheels and wasting time setting appointments you weren't ready to take or convert. So congratulations, your business just got backhanded.